We're doing it for the first time. We're going south. It's cold, but sunny. Told it should not be too windy at the top. So we will see. All right, I'm happy to be back on the trail. Some white flowers, purple flowers, these cone-shaped flowers. Look at all these. I don't know if it's normal or if it's remnants from Hurricane Helene. It's a lot. And it looks like people were busy here. Good morning. I think it's day 47 or 48. And you can see I said I would slack pack today. So my through hike will have an asterisk after it. We are going southbound from Spivey Gap back to Sam's Gap, and we will stay at Nature's Inn again. I think I'm at peace with it. I'm interested to see how I will do. This is just the beginning. I chose to take my own pack and just leave a bunch of my stuff there. I did weigh my pack and it's 14 and a half pounds to 15, including all my normal water. So it does feel very light. I don't know if that's going to equate to me going any faster, but I guess it'll be good for my joints. All right, the beginning of this is uphill, so I'm gonna put you away. So far, not so bad. It's getting a little windy. The sun is helping me keep warm. All right, on top of Little Bald, our first destination for today. All right, I guess, what is it? Okay, it's been almost 5 miles. We made it to the top of Little Bald. Now we're going down and up, and I think I'm meeting Tony and Cooper at the shelter, which is about a little over a mile away. So far, so good. Another beautiful Sunday, another stretch with beautiful flowers. Just gorgeous. All right, I just ran into someone. Their trail name is Tiny Bald, so I don't forget it. And I ran into them in the Smokies at Newfound Gap, I think in the shuttle going to town. And I remember because we have the same type of pants. And they had mentioned that. And I was like, I saw you in the Smokies. How come I'm seeing you now? And they had gotten off for, they said 3 weeks. Because they hurt their ankle. And they just started back up here and are skipping up. So that was kind of cool. It's nice to run into familiar faces, especially when you really don't expect it. All right, this is our lunch spot. It's a nice double-decker. This is Bald Mountain Shelter. All right, this privy is tiny, but it's got only 3 sides. So at least you don't have to squeeze into a door. And it's pretty sheltered, so you don't have to worry about someone peeping. All right, just had lunch, and I think we're 1.3 or 4 to the top of Big Bald. Yesterday, we took a 0 at Nature's Inn. We had a cabin there, very comfortable. We rested, of course, tried to figure out our plan, and we decided that we were gonna slack pack for 2 days. So we got dropped off at Spivey Gap, and we're going southbound to Sam's Gap, where they'll pick us up tonight. I decided to take my own pack and just leave all the extra contents in our room because I'm just comfortable with my pack. I like that I have water on my shoulder. I just know where everything is. And I know I didn't want to do it. I actually do weigh my pack. I think I said it was a little less than 15 pounds. It feels like beautiful, light as air. It's really nice. I don't think it's making me go any faster though. We did, I think to this shelter it was 5.8, a lot of up though, or ascent, whatever. And I did it in less than 3 hours. So I don't know if I'm really going any faster, but I mean, knock on wood, my feet don't really hurt. I'll be curious to see how I feel like tonight in bed, if I'm sore or not. I do have to say it was a hard decision for me to do this because it wasn't my vision. And I was like, as soon as I decide this, that's it. Like, but you know what? Now that I'm in the middle of it, I'm okay. In the grand scheme of everything, me going southbound or slack packing really probably will be like less than 10% of the whole trail at the very end. And I do want this to be as much of a northbound hike as possible. So due to family life events that we can't miss, we have more time we have to take off. So we will be jumping ahead after trail days and then making up the miles later in the fall. I think I'm at peace with it now. I really mourned, especially the last 2 days. But for a while now, you know, we've been thinking about this for a long time, and I mourned the fact that I'm not going to have the through hike I really wanted. And I needed to go through that. Right now, I'm feeling really at peace. Hopefully, as we keep going, I will be, and I can really be present and enjoy the day-to-day once I've gotten over that loss or whatever, you know. I'm still hiking the trail. I know they say hike your own hike. And that's what we're doing, even if it's not my first choice. So, all right, another ascent up. I'm excited to see what it's going to be like on Big Bald. It's beautiful out. There's like no clouds, so I think we're going to do good. Okay, also, I've been listening to the audiobook Tom Lake, and it's read by Meryl Streep. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, you know, I have some connections to the story a little bit, not a lot. And but Meryl Streep just has a beautiful voice. I probably already said this. She reminds me of my grandmother a little bit in the way she says the vocabulary and the tone of her voice. So it's really been fun. And then I realized last night that today's my last day. Like it disappears at like 5 o'clock or something. So I started listening to it right away because I wanted to finish it before I lose it. I can't renew it because someone else has it. So I don't usually want to listen to audiobooks or music all day long, but I really like this story and I wanted to finish it. So I'm breaking all the rules today.